The mighty Triton 6.8-liter V10. As much flack as this engine catches for yeeting spark plugs out like it's allergic to them, it did clock in over a 20-year history of being a massive cast iron block workhorse for Ford, and that says something. Although it never got the love and respect of the power strokes that it competed with within Ford's own lineup, the 6.8-liter Triton V10, which was part of the modular family of engines, existed for well over 20 years in a whole bunch of different applications, including but not limited to the Super Duty as well as the Excursion. Producing between 305 and 362 horsepower and 420 to 460 pound-feet of torque depending on the year and the application, the Triton 6.8-liter V10 was a replacement for the outgoing 460 V8 and could be had for a time with the 6-speed manual, which is really neither here nor there, but just the idea of a V10 6-speed manual pickup truck is kind of cool. Now, obviously, the notorious issues with the V10, including but not limited to chucking out spark plugs, among other things, didn't really help the engine's case in terms of being popular, but let's just face it, they sold a lot of these engines for a really long time. Fun obscure fact about this engine, there was a moment when Ford actually developed a 5.8-liter version of this V10, a distant cousin to the truck engine we're talking about, when they were thinking about creating a V10 version of the Mustang, and there were even some high-level conversations about stuffing that V10 into the Ford GT. When I was making this video, one thing that I didn't expect in digging up on the V10, because me not being a Ford V10 guy, I've only ever heard the bad, but as I read more and more from the owners and listened to feedback, it seems like the people who own these engines, on average, actually really love them and seem to buy multiple vehicles with the Triton V10. So whether all the bad things you've heard about the V10 is smoke or based in reality, who's to say? Either way, it's kind of cool.